If there's one thing I could have done better to prepare for our relocation to Japan, it would definitely be language learning. No doubt about that. After our first child was born, we barely had time to practice and only rely on Jap drama for listening practice. But before that, my wife and I actually spent a couple of years learning Japanese. In this video, I'll share our language learning journey and how we are now resuming our language learning with a method we find the most effective. Hey everyone, SGDAD here. If you are new to my channel, my family and I are relocating to Japan in a few months. Right now, we are doing our best to prepare, and language learning is definitely one of our top priorities. My wife and I started learning Japanese at a local language center in Singapore, somewhere in Hougang around 2015. We learned the basics using the Minna no Nihongo textbook in a very structured curriculum. That's when we learn about the sentence structure, E adjectives, Na adjectives, polite form, te form, ta form, verb conjugations, etc. etc. We studied up to the advanced level, which should prepare us for the entry JLPT. But we didn't take the test as we were learning the language more as an interest and hobby. In 2017, during one of our regular trips to Japan, we attended a 2-week language crash course in Tokyo's Japanese language school. It was a fun and immersive experience. I remember we were the oldest in class, learning together with a bunch of younger students from all over the world during their summer break. But since it was only 2 weeks, we barely covered one chapter of the textbook. When we returned to Singapore, I tried to keep up with my Japanese and found an online tutor through a Japanese website. I signed up for a 24 lesson package, which was quite a new and innovative way of learning back then, before the pandemic. I attended 50-minute small group lessons every weekend, and it worked well for a while, until my first child was born. And that ended up being the last time I had structured lessons with a lecture. After such a long break from language learning, I've forgotten much of what I have previously learned. So now I am hoping to get back into it and start learning and practicing Japanese again. I began looking for something similar, which is online lessons with native speakers. But this time I wanted a bit more flexibility. Rather than repeating formal lessons, I hope to focus on improving my conversation and listening skills, which I believe will be more practical and useful for daily life if I am living in Japan. And that's how I found italki, which is also the sponsor of today's video. Just to clarify, I only recommend products I personally use and find genuinely helpful, and italki is one of them. Click the link below in the description to start your language learning journey. italki is an online language learning platform that offers personalized one-on-one lessons with native speaking teachers. It is not just for Japanese. Whether you are interested in Korean, Chinese, Russian, German, French, or even more uncommon languages, you are sure to find instructors who can guide you on your learning journey. You no longer need to travel overseas like I did just to learn from native speakers. With this platform, it is so easy to connect with native instructors online and start learning from the comfort of your own home. If you want to improve speaking, listening, or simply build your confidence in conversations, italki connects you with real people instead of relying on apps or pre-recorded lessons. So it is very ideal for anyone looking to practice and grow through real interactions. italki is flexible and affordable as there are no subscriptions or long-term commitments. You only pay for the lessons you take. This kind of flexibility matters to me because I once lost unused credits on another platform when they expired. That is why this works so well for busy parents like us who cannot stick to fixed schedules, because unexpected or last-minute events often come up. You are also not tied to a fixed instructor like how traditional classes are conducted. In italki, you can choose your own instructor, read their profiles and reviews first before deciding, and book lessons that fit your schedule. Now, let me walk you through italki's user-friendly interface. First, you can easily select the language you want to learn from this filter right here. After that, you can browse through different teachers by categories, whether your focus is on listening practice, daily conversations, interview preparation, or getting ready for a competency test like JLPT. It's all clearly organized for you. You can further narrow down your search by adjusting filters for price, availability, and even the languages the teacher can speak, in addition to the target language. Personally, I find this feature very important. I remember during our 2-week lesson in Tokyo, and also with the previous online platform I used, the teachers only spoke Japanese. Although that forces me to speak the language, there are times when I felt that it will be more helpful if the teacher can explain some of the concepts in English so that I can understand it better. Having that option of choosing teachers who can speak multiple languages will make the learning process more effective.
日本に引っ越す予定ですか？
数ヶ月後に日本に、引っ越す予定です。はい。はい。
お仕事で引っ越ししますか？
いえ、実は自分の、ビジネスを始める予定です。はい。そう、今は、準備と日本語の勉強に集中しています。
あ、なるほど。はい。日本語はどれくらい勉強しましたか？してますか
？10年前に日本語を、勉強した、しかし練習しなかったので、今かなり忘れていました。はい。
10年前は学校で勉強しましたか？
シンガポールの学校は、勉強した。はい。先生は、中国語今勉強しますか？
そうですね。アプリを使ってちょっと勉強してます。で、パンデミックの前にも勉強してました。1年ぐらい。
1年。
はい。自分で勉強しました。でも、ちょっと難しすぎて、ギブアップしました。
So this is my current teacher. We focus on conversational Japanese that I can actually use in daily life. And he's very helpful and experienced and able to provide immediate feedback. I like it that every lesson is personalized to suit my needs. One thing that impressed me about italki is how they keep evolving and improving their platform. A good example is italki Plus, an AI-powered learning tool designed to reinforce what you have learned during your lessons. After every lesson, you can easily generate flashcards based on new words and phrases you have covered, making it super convenient for revision. You will also get personalized quizzes and exercises tailored to your learning progress, so you can stay on track and build up your vocabulary and grammar gradually. You can try out italki Plus free for 1 month, so you can experience how much it helps without any commitment. And right now, my wife is also using italki, but for a different focus area.
一番好きな海鮮料理はカニですね。
はい、そう、私もカニ好きなんです。で、カニはいろんなカニ料理があるんですよね。はい、チリクラブとか、なんかカムヒョンとか、どれが一番好きだった？
私はチリクラブが好きです。
いいね、それは。はい。でもそれも、そのチリクラブもシンガポールで有名なんですよね。はい。はい、
でもマレーシアのチリクラブは同じですね。
While I'm focusing on improving my conversational Japanese and listening skills for daily life situations, she's aiming to take the JLPT soon. So her learning needs are more structured and exam-oriented, with more focus on grammar accuracy, reading comprehension, and vocabulary building. And that's the beauty of italki. It's flexible, customizable, and it fits different learning goals, whether you are learning for practical daily use, formal tests, or even just a hobby. If you are serious about improving your language skills, I highly recommend giving italki a try. Click the link in the description below to start your language learning journey. Here's an exclusive offer. Buy $10 worth of lessons and get $5 free with my promo code SGDAD. But it's only for the first 50 users, so better hurry. When we first traveled to Japan back in 2009, we could not speak a single word of Japanese. Everything felt unfamiliar and communication was a constant challenge. But once we started picking up even just the basics, it completely transformed the way we experienced the country. We felt more connected to the people when simple interactions are possible, more comfortable in reading and understanding signs and menus, and overall, we enjoyed Japan on a much deeper and more meaningful level. If you're someone who loves Japan, or any country for that matter, but have yet to start learning the language, I genuinely encourage you to give it a go. You do not need to become fluent overnight, just starting small makes a big difference. And with platforms like italki, it has never been easier or more convenient. You can learn anytime, from anywhere, and at a pace that fits your lifestyle. That is all for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.